Hey, how's it going everyone? Gribnum here, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, guys, I'm going to be attempting to beat AMIUS the Lunar Archon on normal for my clanmate here, No Strings 1. So I want to give a big, huge thank you to No Strings 1 for allowing me to jump on his account and attempt to beat it for him. So whether I beat it or not, I want to take a look at his account, see what I can do for him, and hopefully push for a team that is close to or just can beat AMIUS. So we've all had our issues fighting this boss. Most of us have kind of figured him out, but I still run into the occasional team that takes 20 minutes to beat him, especially with all the mechanics that AMIUS has where he dies and comes back and he heals and stuff like that. So thank you again, No Strings One, for letting me hop on your account. As you can also tell, there's a bit of a scenery change. I'm in a different room than I was before. Hopefully, the audio is good and whatnot. So let's jump into this. I've never been on this account before. I've seen his champions a little bit. I'm gonna jump into the roster here. We can see he has a lot of some great champions. A lot of the ones that have recently come out in this year. Thor, Eastrid, Armands, Loki, of course, Wixwell. Take a look at some of these builds here. I'm not exactly sure where he stands, where he sits in the, how far along he is in progress with the game. He's 2023. He started playing the game. I like how you can kind of go here and you can kind of see when someone has started the game and all that stuff. So 2023, and he has a very solid roster so far, I will say. So a Mikage, very nice. Let's check her out. Now I'm not gonna do like a whole makeover account takeover thing because I gotta stay true and I gotta focus on AMIUS here for my guy. But Mikage, a little slow, needs more accuracy. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Get her out of this shield set for sure. You can do so much better. You can get her in a 6-piece perception, and it'll take you a lot further. You got Duchess, very low power for the Duchess, but of course newer player. Sometimes it takes 2 years to kind of get up to where a lot of us are. So I'm gonna do my best again to face AMIUS and push far for my guy here. Let's jump in and take a look at the options that you have, or that he has for AMIUS. So we are on hard. He has not yet even claimed the last key. I wonder if he's having trouble fighting this team. That would be another thing I can do for you is attempt to beat this Scarab boss. All right, so I did just get confirmation he has been stuck here. So I don't assume we can beat the Lunar Archon AMIUS on hard here, but I can at least try to beat Morgoth for him, the Scarab King, whatever. Let's go ahead and switch on over to normal here. And he has a lot of it cleared. In fact, I think he has everything cleared here. Nice. So good work on that. We just need to beat AMIUS here and unlock that for him. Taking a look at his champions available. So first thing let me move out of the way. Move out of the way for you guys. All right. So we have Nekmo, we have Wukong. Good choices there. I would actually remove Kale, of course. Get Kale out of there. Get somebody who's got this smite debuff. So Eastrid with the 5-star smite. 6-star would be even better if we had at least somebody here with 6-star. We could throw smite onto them because you want to make sure you can ensure the smite buff that cannot be removed. Debuff that cannot be removed. I want to get rid of Syl. I really do. I'm going to take a look at the builds here. So we have Syl here, very slow. Honestly, no reason to even have Syl on the team if she's built like this. But that's okay. That's not... These are some really easy fixes just because putting them in some perception gear, just beating him up. Like, Uko would be somebody you would have in full perception, right? So let me cut ahead to see if if I can find a build that works with that. And I'm also going to pop the free gear removal that he's got here. Then he has a free gear removal somewhere in here. Here we go. So 3 hours. Boom. I'm going to try not to mess anything up. So let's see what we can do. If you guys do like content like this where I go in onto different accounts and see what I can do to help or put my own insight into it, let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. I know I'm hit or miss on the videos. I'm trying to put a little more work in. I have a list of ideas I'm trying to work on. So again, here we go. We're going to look at Uko. And you know, you could even go Uko and Syl, because I personally would say you need at least 2 revivers for AMIUS, especially at this stage of progression. 2 revivers would be a good option to have. All right, so what is this build? Let me go see what I can put on him. All right, so I went ahead and put on 4 pieces of perception that he was missing here, and it looks like we got a little more speed, a little more accuracy. Really not much in the accuracy department. Now it's okay for Uko to not have too much accuracy, I guess, because the boss just keeps removing the debuffs anyway. So this is fine. Go ahead and change and equip this for Uko here. Take a look at the accessories. So very good. We got the barrel piece here. Now I wonder if we can find a pinpoint. There we go. So this would be very helpful as well for some additional speed. It's very likely that he hasn't touched Uko in a minute, so I'm not gonna say, oh, this is his most used reviver. Why is he built this way? No, he probably doesn't even use Uko, so it's not a big deal. But let me see what we can do here. So that's a decent. That's not a decent. No, that's an okay banner, right? Not one that I'd be wearing, but we'll use it. Now I can go ahead and toss this on, level this up to maybe 12. What I'm doing here, just putting things at 12. Get a little more speed on there. Go ahead and put that on. So that's fine for Uko. I know it's probably not going to be fine in the long run. Let's just roll with it, right? Bad accuracy, decent speed, right? I want to have Emic on the team. Emic can come in handy here. He's very, very good for blocking, you know, all of the damage that the boss is going to do to you with the A3, you know, taunt, unkillable, all that stuff. It would be cool if he was also in. This is a good champion to put into a protection set, to be honest. Don't know why he's in the righteous gear, to be honest. I would say no righteous for Emic. Him having this resistance doesn't make any sense. It doesn't not make sense because you can put as much resistance on anybody, but he doesn't really need it. We got Uko. I would definitely say Istrid. Thor for the damage, right? We're gonna need that damage. This Thor's lacking crit damage for sure. That's the only thing I can see we need an improvement on. Crit rate. Dang. That sucks. You have to go the crit rate route. I'm very sorry for that. We're gonna try it though. Syl, I don't even want to touch anything else. Let's just run it, see what we can come up with. So we want Necmo for sure. We want Istrid. Where is Uko? Uko. Okay. Go faster. 20% in all battles. Go ahead and give this a shot, guys. AMIUS Lunar Archon. Normal. And see what we can do. Put on the 1x. Alright, so go ahead and get the speed increase. The weekend out there. Ooh. Okay, 5-star Istrid places the protected smite. I did not realize that I didn't know. Very cool. Very nice. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pass up on the speed up there. The only thing I'm worried about is it's just not having enough damage, right? I may have to take Still out. Still may come out. Oh, shit. That was a big hit. I don't know if these builds and this team is ready for this kind of content yet, if I'm being honest. But I'm still gonna try. Still gonna do what I can. Uko dying and Syl dying is just not gonna be good. All right, see what I got here. Still in this mode. Removes any block debuffs. Block. I can't use that yet because he's just gonna remove it. Nice. Big hit there from the smite. Gotta throw it on him again. What I would also recommend for you, No Strings, if you're, as you watch this, I would recommend that as you farm the live arena. All right, what I was saying was it would just be a really good idea if you're farming live arena and you focus on the Cursed City bonus with the live arena tokens you get, like, because that's what I did, and I would say it came in handy. Like right here, your Uko is getting hit very hard. If you had the bonus HP, maybe that wouldn't happen, or the bonus defense, that might not happen. The only thing that's going to save us here is placing the smite debuff. That's literally it. Okay, there it is. At the same time, Uko being very weak, not a good thing. I did, of course, change the build a little bit, so took a little bit of defense and HP off from the set you had, but the set you had on wasn't doing any justice, so. And there goes Syl. So that's going to be a wipe here. We're going to have to retry this and figure something else out. And let me show you. So Eastrid actually did the most because she had the smite placed. Thor did okay. Let's see what I can do here. All right, so I'm going to take a look here at the Great Hall and see what he's got going on. So clearly he has not touched the Cursed City. He hasn't even upgraded. He's still in, I think, Silver Live Arena, which is fine. Totally fine. So Silver Live Arena, and it's actually active right now. But you should really be upgrading these locations, like the Phantom Shogun, the Sand Devil, the Cursed City, because these bonuses are going to be what really helps you, especially early game, like this account is. And then I went over here and I'm looking at your Mithrala, and I just want you to know that perception gear is free. Basically, you can forge this, farm this all you want. So you should be able to get a way better build than what this is. What do you need? Three rolls of defense percent. What do you need that for? We should be looking for speed and accuracy on this champion. Pretty easy to do, but it's all right. I mean, just forge more of the perception gear, especially for anybody who is stuck on how to build champions like Mithrala or Eastrid or Uko, right? So this is like a crazy build to me too, because she does not need regeneration. Now I'm not saying this in a bad way. Obviously some people don't know or whatnot, and if you don't get all the help you need, you kind of just throw things on people. But if you guys don't know what to put on people, just reach out, ask, someone will help you. But Mithrala here, I mean, she also has the smite blessing on, and I think that one fits. That's a good blessing to have on her, because she's going to be in your PvE content. But there's no speed here, and certainly there's an okay amount of accuracy if we're adding up the resistance here, but we need more speed to do this. Like this, what's going on here? So I'm gonna go ahead and do a simple search for accuracy with speed, and you have some options, but you just haven't even touched them. Like this could work here, and this could work. We just have to roll these up and hope it lands on speed. But I actually messed up and wasted all your silver, so we can't do that right now. But I actually don't know if we have the means to beat the boss right now. It may be too soon, but the most I can do is try, right? So I'm going to try this again. So I do apologize if you guys were expecting me to beat this, but currently the account is not really in that position to do so. But let's see. So attempt number 2, really have no damage here except for the smite. Gonna have to hope we get lucky. I would actually recommend you build out the blind seer. So I saw you had a blind seer option in your roster there. She can revive all allies as well. So I would remove Syl from this lineup. Maybe, you know, that will definitely remove her. She used to be very good, but not anymore. I remove her, get blind seer in there. Also maybe put a little more HP on Uko for sure. But so you'd have Uko, blind seer, Istrid, Necmo, maybe not even Necmo. We could probably get rid of him. Because we already have the increased speed going on here. We don't need it from 4 different people. Let me do that now. That might be a good change. Let's go ahead and get rid of Necmo. He doesn't actually need to be on the team. Let me see your Wukong. I'm not gonna say anything. All right, I'm not gonna say anything about this. Nothing. What is happening with this Wukong in a crit rate glove attack amulet? Oh no. All right, I have to get out of here before I ruin something and mess up a build. All right, or make it better. Sorry, but let's do this. Go back to Thor on the team. I'm just gonna try this one more time. I don't really expect to win, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Just there's not a whole lot of options available. Let me try this until we get Smite landing. All right, there it is. So throw this on. I really shouldn't have put the block buffs debuff on him, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Boom. Really don't like Syl. I don't know why. I just don't like her anymore. She used to be good, but for a single target revive, been out power craft basically. But it is what it is. If that's your only option, go with it. All right, so trying here, push a little further. Sometimes this takes, even the normal mode will take me like 10 minutes or so to beat. You get right to the very end of his HP and he just keeps reviving himself. So this boss is actually the most annoying to face next to Sand Devil. And for no good reason too. Alright. So I'm going to save the A2 here for when he has changed forms, which I think they changed how he dictates when to change form. So essentially, well, actually, I think he's going to do it next turn. So we're going to put the debuffs on him once he changes. Here it is. And everyone is put to sleep. This is why you need a mythical champion. You need mythicals. Good thing we have Mithrala here to cleanse here. She has the resistance, so she's going to probably avoid the sleep there as much as she can. Speed up. And we're going to try to weaken. Nice. Miss the smite, though. Uku would also be a good option for smite, just because the double hit sometimes. In fact, no, Uku doesn't have anything. All right. So we're about to see a big chunk come off of the boss here. Or no. Never mind. Alright, so we just got a big heal. Ooh. See, that's why I don't mess with Syl anymore. Single target revive at like 10% turn meter is nothing. When you have champions like Ancora, who does a single target revive at 75% turn meter with more health. Okay, now we're kind of back to where we were in the damage, and we have Smite on, so there's a little more hope going on here. We just need more HP on the Uko going forward. But I think this is a good team. So if you're gonna attempt this again before the change up, I don't know when it changes. I think we have a few more days left for this rotation. I would definitely work on fixing up that Uko build. I mean, I got you started. Maybe you have some better gear you can put on him, but this is just a rough start, essentially. Nice. All right, so we got the Smite on again. Ooh, the double hit. The double smite. Not bad. Okay. Is that the... Ooh, okay. So we got that hit going on. The Thor proccing his blessing or his passive there. Nothing landed. We put a weaken out. Yes. See, this is where I think we're gonna die. Oh no, did not. But also a six turn cooldown on this is terrible. Alright, so I'm afraid we might die right about here. Oh, we got Smite out. That's good. But this next turn I can actually revive Uko. Ooh, okay. Not bad. Still alive here. Putting the poisons out. That's important. Poisons out. That's going to rack up a lot of damage. Increase speed. I'm just surprised Uko is weaker than Thor. Now that's a good damage right there. So lower than half health here, just about half health, I'd say. But it still gets tricky from here on out. So you can have this boss down at like 10% HP, and it's not going to make a difference. He just goes faster and faster and takes like 4 turns. It really doesn't matter. And I think this is where we may... If he takes another turn and hits... Yeah, not good. So he's just going to heal up. I just wanted to show how far I could get on this run and on this account here, but I think this is kind of where that stops. Again, I'm going to back out here and show you that you can where is she? That you should really consider using Blind Seer. I don't really know how well this champion is. I think I fed this one when I first pulled her. I pulled one of her, and you can use her to empower somebody, and I did that. It might have been Mithrala or Lydia that you can empower with her. So I did that, but here you have on a 5-turn cooldown a full team revive. It's still not very good. It's a 5-turn, so she needs a buff for sure as a void champion. But places block damage. Consider doing that when you get a chance. But I do want to take a look at hard mode, the Scarab boss here. So he says he is stuck on this boss as well. The first thing I'm looking at is noticing you are not using Ancora for some reason. Whether you knew you had her here or not, definitely someone to consider using. See, I see you have 2 Ancora, so I'm going to do something to double check to make sure you have... Okay. I wanted to make sure you had them both checked off here, because sometimes people forget or don't know about this mechanic. All right, so let me jump back in here. And what's the Ancora looking like? Wow. Very slow. So I would just say your main issue, because I'm not even going to attempt it now. I was going to attempt it, but I'm not. I'm just not gonna. This would take a lot more than just throwing the champions in there. I'd have to completely redo all the gear for you. But going forward, just know that you have good champions, but you just don't have them built good. you know. So do what you can there. She needs to be in some speedy gear, some fast stuff. Now, the supersonic is a good option, but bad supersonic gear is not, worth brute forcing. Right. So I would say use the speed gear you have here. Use the where is it? Divine speed. Fuck it, you can even put her in perception, right? Because there's additional speed there. And there's another set. I mean, try for a better supersonic. You have a ton of it here. Just don't be lazy, just level it up, check it out, try it out, all that stuff. But I think that'll be it, guys. I don't want to waste your time any longer. I did my best to help him beat this boss. I was kind of unsure if it would be possible or not, but that looks like that. Oh, let's go ahead and open up all of his shards right now. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, possibly subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you again in the next one.